It's Xavier and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reaction video. And today's video would be a share my story video. So, the original, the link to the original video would be in the description below. So if you want to watch it uninterrupted, go to the link. And let's start.
The biggest mistake of my life was dating my classmate, Miley. One time she told me, "Sorry, but I forgot to close the front door yesterday. Your dog ran away." What? Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Oh, relax. You didn't even notice he was gone.
Yeah, how are you gonna notice if you're... How are you not gonna notice if your dog's gone? Doesn't they bark a lot like my dogs? If my dog is gone, I'd know the second that they're gone. So...
So just forget about him. Well, Miley had never worked a day in her life. She only cared about Instagram and shopping. Maybe that's why she dated me. I had a $300,000 salary, and I kinda enjoyed funding her lifestyle. It made me feel like I was her daddy. She said, "Look at the dress I bought today. It's from Gucci." How much did it cost? Oh, I didn't look at the price tag. You have to check your credit card bill. Deep down, I probably knew she was a gold digger. But on
That's why you get separate bank accounts. Bank account.
our wedding day, I said, "You are the love of my life. So I decided to pay for your college degree if you want one." Oh my god!
Now, I'm not the one to be calling somebody a simp, but he a simp. He a simp just like Kazuichi is a simp.
Yes, thank you. I will study very hard and get good grades. But that never happened. Instead of going to classes, she went shopping at designer boutiques. That's how we got $20,000 into
Another reason why he should have separate bank accounts. Separate bank accounts.
debt. I should have set boundaries, but instead, I just told myself to get another promotion at work so I could better afford her expensive lifestyle. I put 70 hours a week into my job, but she still complained, saying, "Why are you so boring? Why can't you be cool and funny like other guys?" And maybe she was right. I didn't have the best sense of humor, so I signed up for comedy classes and tried to become funnier.
If you're gonna have to sign up for comedy classes, just give up. Either you're funny or you're not funny.
But when she found out about my new hobby, she said, "Oh, I hope no one finds out my husband isn't funny and needs to take comedy classes. That's
Yeah.
so embarrassing." I was never good enough for her. But when we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon, she developed a crush on our super handsome tour guide. I love surfing in the ocean. It's my passion.
Wow, aren't you a cool guy?
Oh, I bet you have many girls running after you. Sure, but I only choose the prettiest. They kept flirting for 2 hours, even though this was my
Wow, aren't you a cool guy?
honeymoon. I was furious. And then the tour guide said to me, "Be careful I won't steal your girl. You have to step up your game or she will sleep in my bed tonight."
Unacceptable.
I was glad when it was over, but Miley kept
I
complaining.
don't...
"Why can't you be like the tour guide? He was so funny and interesting." Well, 2 weeks later, my mom got very sick. I wanted to move in with her as support, but Miley said, "No, I want you to stay here with me and treat me like I'm the only woman in the world. Forget about your mom." "But she needs my help." "Oh, stop it. Get her a caretaker and everything will be fine." However, I could only afford a part-time caretaker. So when my mom went to the bathroom at night, she fell and broke her leg. She was in extreme pain until her caretaker found her the next morning. I knew this was all Miley's fault. I wanted to dump her, but I was too afraid and put it.
Uh, technically, it's kind of your fault. I mean, Miley did say just to stay with her, but you were the one who actually did stay with her. So, it's not just Miley. You could take part of the blame too.
off. Then, a week later, she told me she was pregnant. And for some strange reason, that changed her. Suddenly, she treated me like a king.
You look great today.
Really? I've gained some weight.
To me, you are perfect. I love you just the way you are.
Well, for the title, it's an indication of what's gonna happen, I guess.
Why was she suddenly so nice to me? I concluded that being pregnant made her more family-oriented. But oh boy was I wrong about that. When the baby arrived, he was the wrong color. Obviously, Miley
Wait, it wasn't the tour guide?
had cheated on me with a black guy. I was too embarrassed to confront her at the hospital, so I waited for her at home. She came and said,
I'm sorry. I made a big mistake, and I understand that you were mad at me.
"Why didn't you tell me earlier about your mistake?"
Because I'm stupid, and I thought the baby might be yours.
"So how did it happen?"
You were at one of your stupid comedy classes while I went to a college party. I got drunk, and there was this guy, and it happened.
"So you were pregnant and didn't know whose baby it was?"
I had no idea, and it was terrible not knowing, but I couldn't tell you in case you got mad.
"Enough! Get out of here! I'm done with you!"
But babe, don't I deserve a second chance?
Why? Because you are hot? Because you have big breasts? I don't care anymore. You can't expect me to raise the child of another man.
And what if I get pregnant again, and this time it's your child?
Get out!
Fine then, divorce me, but I'm married to you and own half of this house.
Simp. Yeah. You should have just signed a prenup. Or got separate bank accounts.
I'm gonna stay.
She was such a devil. But suddenly I felt grateful, because if Miley had gotten pregnant by a white guy, I would have never found out that it wasn't my child. And at the divorce court, I was rewarded the whole house.
I mean, the baby will look different from you.
Because I had bought it before our marriage. That's when she screamed.
I hope you and your mother both die and burn in hell!
Can you imagine? She had the audacity to come and knock on my door?
Please help me and my child. We need shelter.
It was raining, and I would have let her in, but I was too afraid she would get violent and stab me with a knife or something. So I just let her stand in the rain.
If I was in his situation, I don't think I would have the guts to let her stand in the rain.
And it turns out that the father of the child wants nothing to do with Miley either. So she had to find a new guy she could exploit.
Challenge something scary. Challenge accepted.
Purdue University Global. Affordable online education for driven working adults. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
But I still wasn't done with her. So I figured out who her new boyfriend was and met up with him. I said, "Did you know that Miley and I were married until I found out that she got pregnant by another man?" He was shocked. Of course, Miley hadn't told him about it. The guy broke up with her the same week and sent me a text saying,
Thank you for saving my life.
You had to give him that voice.
But the real victim here is Miley's poor son. With a mom like his, he's been dealt some bad cards in life.
This isn't gonna be anything, so I hope all of you liked the video, and like I said before, the original link to the video would be in the description below, so have fun, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.